All right, I got it here and got it there. All right, Islam, 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 peace and love. I am Brother Shanley Ale, one of the five astro magnificent bros from the Seven Hill Star Astrology Firm. How is everyone? And I am here with my awesome, magnificent bro.
Islam, Islam. I'm Benjamin Bay here with Mad Bay out here for medicine. How we be? How we be?
Indeed, how are you today, Brother Benjamin?
A peaceful, wrong peace, you know. Come to conquer. Peace out.
Indeed, indeed. Well, all right. Well, thank you for everyone for joining us, tapping in with us today. We're about to go in on this Capricorn full moon. All right, so let me hit that. Let me hit the share screen. Let's see. What's that? All right, got that share. All right, let's get right to it.
Serve things in an Arabic fashion, guys. Even right now, like this testimony.
Alrighty, I got that. Hit the stop share there. All right, let me come back here. Had another screen share, and we'll just get right on into it. I will be starting off and we'll be doing houses 1 through 3. Brother Benjamin will be doing 4 through 6. And then he'll pass it back to me for 7 through 9. And Brother Benjamin will finish us out with houses 10 through 12. All right. Let's just get right on into this, right? All right. So this is the full moon, and we are in the Scorpio zone. So we are pulling up to Dara, Senegal. All righty. So we have Luna here at 21 degrees, 21 minutes, making that reflection, or what some would call also the opposition with Sol right here at 21 degrees, 21 minutes, Cancer. And all right, so for dinner, the sun, Dara, Senegal, with this full moon occurring in the 1st and the 7th house, subconsciously, this area can be looking towards to really, coming into the scholar within themselves, really having things come up to structure their subconscious, to structure their emotions. So there's going to be a sense of responsibility, and what is the best way to really be aware of conscious of responsibility is to tap into the sun side of it, because now this is going to be expressing pardon me, that is going to be expressing just the home foundation here. So this is an opportunity to really remove any cords coming from the home and the career, and as Luna is at the scholarly degree, the best way is to, study self, but also study anything that's hidden, right? Also, just take into account what you would like to do at the home, take any information from your mother or your father. And this is also, I'm going to say it's really a great time, for anyone, with their parents, to really be able to fix that bond with the mother and father. If you don't have a relationship with your mother and father, you can fix that relationship with yourself here. With this full moon going on. And also, we still have the mutual reception by exaltation with the sun and Jupiter, still going on. So we have Jupiter right here in the 3rd house in Aries. And we know that Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, and the sun is exalted in the sign of Aries. So we have this opportunity to really, really expand on, what we want. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity to really expand what you have in your mindset. So there could be a lot of fiery energy going on right now in your mental, or just, anything social around you, or even being able to learn something from one of your siblings, right? And then also we have another mutual reception by exaltation with Luna right here in Capricorn and Mars in Taurus, because Luna is exalted in the sign of Taurus and Mars is exalted in the sign of Capricorn. So it's really just some, emotional drive to go on right here, but in a way that, we can take advantage of the harmonious energy to really, just do what needs to be done, and, have a structured way about going about things, and not just all pedal to the metal, going anywhere without any plans. So I'll yield for this first one for Dara, Senegal, for the full moon occurring in the Scorpio zone and the 1st and 7th house. All right, so let me get back. All right, so now we are at the Libra zone, and this is July 13th, 2022, Kusekwa calendar. And this is on the Wednesday, the Mercury day, at 1500 hours, 37 minutes, 38 seconds, or 3:37:38. And we are at Brautara, Brazil. All right. So on the rise, we have Sagittarius at 8 degrees 50 minutes. And now moving on along, we've got Luna in the 2nd house and Sol in the 8th. All right, so this is really right now going on is, with Luna being in the 2nd, at the scholarly point, there could be a lot of, city beings out there really looking to, gather their finances, gather what they do on a daily to really improve themselves on what they do on a daily, whatever materials they have, if it's not serving them, great. They're getting rid of what needs to be getting rid of. And now, consciously they're, really going through a major, transformation, and not only how they, express themselves, but, how they relate to, their mother and children. So there's really some great energy going on here. And, to take full effect of this, is to really get creative, really start to put forward any, plans or projects that, one has been working on, or there could be, a uprising, not uprising, a, what's the word for it? Just a lot of creative projects coming out in this area, what I'm saying? Like with you look at Jupiter right there in the 5th house. So a lot of creative projects, a lot of home healing, a lot of, taking out on some dates, to kind of, just ease any tension for those that are, together in any relationships. And for those, or entrepreneurs, self-employed, you're finding ways to really be able to solidify that, be able to take any information that you see, or that you even just randomly think of with some ideas here, and really be able to put that into motion so that you can really change your home and career life, so that you can really do what you would like to be able to do and be able to assist humanity. And we got Mars right there, and still hanging there in the 5th as well. So it's like, you're even, you might have felt too comfortable lately. So now you're really looking to excel and take full advantage of this earth energy, and, really ground yourself and really start to pull in and attract with what you need and what you want to do. With that, I'll yield for Bel Tara, Brazil, for the Capricorn full moon occurring in the Libra zone in this area. All right, moving along here. All righty, so now we are at the Virgo zone here, still July 13th, 2022. This will be occurring at 2:37:38 post meridian, and we are at Belton, West Virginia. All right, so we have Scorpio on the rise at 2 degrees, 14 minutes. But we're getting right in here too with Luna, at 21 degrees, 21 minutes and the third, and Sol at 21 degrees, 29 minutes and the ninth. So Sol's definitely, excited to be where he is, in his favorite house. Word to Brother Benjamin, this is some God house eating, home cooked meal eating right here. All right, so we got Luna in the third and Sol in the ninth. So this is just, once again, some home structuring. And, whether you are really structuring the actual physical home, or you're just getting together your mind, your own temple, your own kingdom within, you're really looking to study more about yourself and, be open to learning more about yourself and not kind of, avoiding any responsibilities or, taking any accountability. You're really able to just really embrace and be who you are. And, this can come with some conversations, so someone could be, maybe talking to some neighbors, right? And they're like giving a story, or they just telling you something about their day, and it really clicks something within you to where you're like, hey, I've, forgot all about this, but now I'm being reminded of it. And now in the ninth house with Cancer, there's going to be some energy really coming through. Someone's own, little one could be teaching them something that they might have not have been aware of, or just paying attention to some mothers here, really coming through with some foreign, higher knowledge here, to really, start to set the home in order with this, third and ninth house axis. And let's say, and we look for Jupiter, Jupiter is still in the fifth. So, really just getting creative. I'm getting someone's really about to, either meet someone new or really do something nice for their loved one, taking them out. Also, there could be some, inner child healing here, just going out and do something that you used to do that you love as a kid. And, reading some diaries and notes, and really able to start bringing forth what you had wanted to do when you were younger, right? And now there's a sense of drive in the partnership. So just within any contracts here, with Mars being their seventh house. So it's like, you know your value, your worth, but how can you really, how can you really bring that all together from what you do on a daily with your home and your mindset? So yeah, just take full advantage of that. And I will say I'll yield for this. For Belton, West Virginia, for the Capricorn moon occurring in the Virgo zone here in the third and ninth house. And I will yield to my awesome, magnificent brother Benjamin.
Let's do this. Boom, it's my first one up. All right. Full moon for the Leo zone here. July 13th, 2020 on Wednesday. We got 1,200 hours, 37 minutes, and 38 seconds post meridian. Now this for Lopez, Mexico. All right. On the rise there, we have Libra at 9 degrees, 46 minutes. That rising sign is ruled by Venus, and she is in the ninth house of higher learning, in the sign of Gemini, with communication and ideas and things of that nature. And that kind of like I want to say like last night, I think Venus was in the third house, and I was like, you know what, someone could be like, women could be talked about in the media, and lo and behold, on Twitter, and I think Cardi B's like trending for something. but it was the opposite. It was Sagittarius was in the 9th house, and I want to say Gemini was in the 3rd, and I thought it was my type. So now you could be seeing like foreign people in the media, foreign values. I thought it was like to see how the astrology, mirrors life. But moving on to what we're talking about here, which is the 4th house, where the full moon will be activated here. And see the curse of my work got you right here. The moon is at 21 degrees, Capricorn, 21 minutes. There, hugging Pluto, 27 degrees, retrograde with the red. Same time, Capricorn, 30 minutes. All right. Full moon now ingress into the 4th house, pertaining to one's domicile / homeland. Moon at 21 degrees, 21 minutes, Capricorn, which is a scholarly degree, which bro said earlier. I give testimony to an end to an old pattern of thought pertaining to mind that is going to transform and restructure the home and status and future security for the proper nurturing overall for the children and mother with the home, within the home, and when it comes to stepping out, will be the 10th house and handling career affairs. So, watching them mind those patterns of thought that weren't really getting anything done, season to end, kind of like, like a full moon, you get to see it, it's at full light, so it's the end of its time being, full. So I was about to new, so this is the sprouting of something that you come up to completion to. All right, cool. I'm gonna set this to the side. Now I gotta, put this instruction. Pluto there is gonna make sure that whatever you put in instruction now is gonna last, a few generations or so, for the mother and children, scientists, or you see the sun, you see Cancer, and that's, children, like my bro said, Leo, they got Cancer mother. So gonna make sure that the future generations of children for La Paz, Mexico, the Madres are gonna make sure that the Bambinos are secure. And I yield, dropping the old and picking up the new for the Bambinos. All right. Full moon Cancer zone. Cancer go by the moon, so we got the mothers again. Let's be right from those. July 13th again, 2022 Wednesday. We got 800 hours, 37 minutes, and 38 seconds, and time meridian early. This is Anna Island. This is Paul. Brother Sean, I really appreciate the names of the islands that you or the places. Appreciate it. It's smooth. I really appreciate it. You didn't give me like something like cave somewhere, and I'm like, yeah. So I just want to I really want to appreciate that. But I'll say it. On the rise, we got Leo there, 29 degrees, 45 minutes, and the ruler of that is the sun, located in the house of sharing. So the light, the light is there, shining light on the networking for the mothers again, trying to secure something with communication with that. But the sun is very close to Mercury, so watch your words, but you can't see your words to be. Your ego could be outshining you. So how you speak about the things you're passionate about, which would be things pertaining to home and things you're nurturing about. So you're not wrong. Just make sure you want to speak clear. But we're talking about the 5th house now, where the full moon is now ingressed into the sign of Capricorn. Full moon now ingressing into the 5th house, pertaining to one's creativity that is created from the heart. The full moon now here. I give testimony to the end of a creative project that is now going to be utilized to transform and restructure the whole platform that was designed for the creative expression for the children. For that's Cancer on the other side of that, the moon. I see moon, I see mother, and mother is always connected to children. So whatever the mother does, the children will be affected by. The proper blossoming. So now the platform that the mother structures now is going to be proper for the children to blossom in, and the children are the future creators. They are the future creators. Also, new life could be arriving to the planet as well. So the end of living in the mother's womb, pertaining to, water now, with that being known now, can Mother Earth is now in Mother to more of the Earth. You know what I mean? So that could be new life coming as well. So that's going to restructure, the creativity or something, or the romance now has to change because you got a baby here. So now the romance has to be whatever it has to be. I don't technically have a being or anything, but I'm sure you're gonna have to adjust and restructure some things for a while to adjust to the new life that is here. And I'll yield for the full moon in the 5th house. The full moon, same day, it's a Wednesday, July 13, 2022, 800 hours, 37 minutes, 38 seconds, and time meridian for Palmerston Island. On the rise, we have Leo, 9 degrees, 22 minutes, and that ruler is in the 12th house, pertaining to institutions, letting go, hidden things, the subconscious, you're that voice in your head, the things that people don't see, that you see, kind of like, the thoughts in your head, people can't hear that or see that, so all that, is now in the 12th house. Creativity, the ego is now self-reflecting on the things that, pertaining to the home. But now we're going to slide over to the 6th house where the full moon will be taking place, from the house that we were just speaking about, which is 12. So now whatever happens with 12 is going to, reflect the 6th house. So the full moon now ingressing to the 6th house pertaining to service, one's health, the hustle house. I get testimony to the completion pertaining to a health decision that has been taken counsel amongst one's inner institution that was once hidden, but now proper information gathered in counsel has brought light to the proper execution. So that would be the sun, next to Mercury, giving those, proper ideas and shining light on those ideas that you need for nurturing with this Cancer. And, you nurture yourself, ultimately, and, you want to make sure that when you go home, you want to be comfortable. So now the moon, which is, the body is not technically in the 4th house, it's the home of the domicile, so it's going to get a service. It's made a decision like, hey, I'm comfortable, because there's a tug between the two. It's like, hey, I need to get this done. I've made a decision amongst myself, my counsel, amongst my mind, and talk to myself and shit's happening. And it's bittersweet. It's not tough. It's not easy to speak about those things amongst yourself. But you can put Saturn is ruling over both of these, which is Capricorn. And it's going to make sure you make the right decision because you're going to ultimately need to, assist others. And the part of fortune is there in Aquarius as well. So, when you help yourself, you can ultimately go help someone else. So, just be all right. This will be fortunate for the group, I said, as well, the part of fortune, because now one can help whatever group she or he may be a part of. Also with Pluto at the 27 degrees Capricorn, retro. Pluto is at the degree pertaining to hair. I thought about, service or anything like that. So you could be, hey, I'm going to go get my haircut, or you may, have to go get, a haircut or a hair adjustment. You be like thinking about that, like, oh man, that's something that nurtures you, because some people's hair is, them, their identity, and that's their ego too. So you're like, hey, I'm going to make sure that, this new transformative me, am I cool with that? And that's where Lily is coming in. It's like, it's going to take some adjusting. And that's where the reflection of the sun and the moon come in. But after that, the new comes, and all smoothed out, and the trines and all those things come in 6th time. But to wrap it up, basically, just the balance between, restructuring your health and new routines and cutting that old routine out and making a new one to prosper for the group. And I yield. And I give it back to my bro.
All right, so
we got to go heavy metal next. Intuition Monday.
Let me know, man. Pick the song and let me know.
I got you. I got a code for you.
All right. So, all right, here we are. We are at Palmerston, North, New Zealand for the full moon occurring in the Taurus zone. So for this, for you guys here in Palmerston, this will be occurring July 14th, 2022 on a Thursday at 0600 hours or 6:37:38 anti-meridian. All right, so you have Cancer on the rise at 4 degrees, 42 minutes. And Cancer is ruled by Luna. All righty. So we have Luna here at 21 degrees, 21 minutes, Capricorn there in the 7th, reflecting Sol in the 1st. What'd you say, bro?
I just realized that 21. I yield.
It's all right. So for this Palmerston, North New Zealand area, we could really be looking forward to like I said, either they are have already been working towards things that needs to, really bring up the foundation within the home, or or they're working towards some things. So there's going to be some new joy coming. There's going to be some changes within the home so where everyone can feel joyful. Everyone is able to share how they feel, and everyone's going to be open to listening, right? There's going to be some changes on how everyone approaches their life, because with, new information comes change. With, the responsibility that comes with your emotions, to where you realize it, to where, I have to change, I have to do this. Okay, I say I want to get here, so let me close the gap. Let me close the bridge between my growth and comfort zone, between how we do things at the home, at the domestic life, and how I can, really take that, the joy and the feeling of home, and take that into the career and really let that light shine there. And, there's going to be some foreign knowledge coming here. Jupiter's in the 9th, so he's really bringing some, fiery, expensive energy, to the mindsets of all. If you're really ready to open and receive, there's going to be opportunity here to, shift up the home and the career, and really be able to start to see that there's no difference between us all, no matter what culture that we are in, no matter what we believe in, or, or what we think, that we know that there's an opportunity to really connect and start to see that there is no difference between us all, just because we are in different locations, or that they might do this on this time. Hey, there's no difference. We're all connected, and all once again ties back into astrology. So there's going to be some drive for some value here, some drive for some authority to really bring that home, to really bring the values, and the materials that we all deserve, that we are all supposed to have as human beings on Midgard or planet Earth or Mother Gaia, whatever appellation, quote unquote name that you would like to call that. There's really an opportunity to break away from the old, break away from the norm, really step into something new here. Really be able to open up, to this new philosophy, so that we can embrace our own wisdom here, and listen to the wisdom of others, so that we can really connect and start to, really assist each other here, and quit, leave the hate alone, and let's operate in the love vibration here.
It's definitely in the name of love.
Islam. And, and Luna's in the 7th. So there's going to be some sharing here. So, couples going to start to realize, hey, we both have our own work to do. We both have our own sums to solve. So let's work together, and that's not make one of us the authority. Let's really just be equals and counterparts and work together, for those that are not, and, in relationships or any of that, it's an opportunity to, get some new business deals, or really figure out how to contract, or really just balance your, your structure with your home life, what's going on, and there's about to be a breakthrough, just with, your purpose and, how you can really harmonically and not, kind of in a ill or negative way, take charge and take opportunity. What you say, bro?
Don't be a savage.
Yeah, man. Don't, just because we said the 21 degrees, man, don't mean you got to be a savage,
Be a savage about it.
Really just, be open to working together with others, because, we all need each other, whether one likes to admit it or not. We are all here to, solve our own sums, fulfill our own destinies, but at the same time, we are all here, and I'm gonna quote CM Bay, freedom is everybody's job. So there's gonna be an opportunity.
That's still
so there's gonna be an opportunity to really, shift up the home in a career and really able to, connect with foreign cultures, that might seem foreign, that you might have shunned away before, but then you're gonna start realizing, everyone is really gonna start to realize, hey, just because they, over in what's called, India, just because they do that, doesn't mean that what they do over there is different from what we do here, because they wear different clothes, or they might speak, a different language. It's all still the same. It's just different degrees. And, the collective is really going to start to realize this. Okay. And I'm going to yield. What'd you say, Broski?
We all share the same sun and moon.
Yes, we do.
You're the difference. So.
Hey, we do. So let me get there. And I'm moving along here. Oh man. All righty. So now we are, still doing this full moon, but we are now in the Aries zone. So this is occurring on the Thursday, July 14th, 2022, Kutse calendar. So Adelaide, Australia. Now, this is occurring for y'all. There we go. Luna will be in the 8th house. And we've got Sol there, in the 2nd. So, making that reflection here. And Gemini is on the rise at 5 degrees, 45 minutes. So, if we were to look for, where's Mercury? Where's Mercury? Oh, hey. That is a past Kazemi that has occurred. With Mercury and Sol here. So, there's, information coming, to really, hey, this is how we can really operate and, transform the home, and once you understand your shadow, your lower self, your devil, demons, whatever you want to call them, we know that it's just lower self. So, the collective is really taking that and embracing that, within themselves, or whatever, negative things, domestic affairs, or whatever happens in private, they're really able to take this and see it for what it is, and really be able to, transmute all those different energies into something positive and something structure that, that everyone can benefit from within the home. So we've got Luna here, conjunct the vertex, 59 minutes away from exact. So there's going to be, some fatal relationships going on here, some meeting some, I want to say, meeting a banker or having a talk with the banker about some different things, or, I want to put that, really, how do I want to say that? Really finding out, coming into some information, running into someone that like, hey, I do this job. Be like, oh, really? I always had questions about this. Hey, let me ask this question for you, and you're really able to get that answer that you need and really be able to take that home. Like, hey, honey, I ran into this, sending being so-and-so today. Now I'm really able to connect the dots between what we have been trying to figure out here, and
Is someone be dealing with the trust properly?
Yeah.
They could have their finances like, okay, not taken, but they would like maybe, I don't want to say linked or something like that. Okay, I want to properly make sure that my funds are protected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's some out there. It's probably like, hey, man, how can we?
Yeah, with the sun,
really take our finances and put them together. like you were saying.
With the sun highlighted on the finances in the second house, but okay, like I don't need finances, but you know, at the moment the sun is shining on my finances, so like, let me go behind the scenes and see what I can create possibly. The sun is, you know, shining on the moon, so you're getting like creativity. We are the structure. How can I restructure from the Plutonian, you know, quote unquote destruction that's happening, you know, to say, you know, means to me. So not to take over your thing.
No, well, you know, you can always
Yeah. So
add in, bro.
you know, creating a trust or some type of protection of their I mean, like brother Sean was saying, like the banker, you could be opening up a new bank account, but a specific kind of bank account is that one's gonna get hacked into.
Right, yeah, like a joint savings or joint trust, or really just or really I would say self banking. You know, taking the opportunity to study up and really start to learn how to bank for yourself.
Self banking.
You know, and you know, with Jupiter in the 10th there, you know, there's going to be opportunity to expand after, like I said, having that conversation with, you know, a expert of something, or you know, some wisdom or some knowledge that really is able to open and expand your mind.
Saturn by himself, so you said self, so Saturn by himself, like, you know, Saturn need help, like goes back to self, you know, sustain, and Mars by himself, Venus by herself, so yeah, self banking.
Yeah, and we've got we got a trine right there, you know, with you know, Saturn and Venus there. So it's like, you know, Saturn in retrograde, but still in astrological area. So it's like, you know, once you really, it's like taking a step back. You know, this full moon for everyone is really going to allow us to take a step back and really just look at things for what they are. You know, we're going to look at ourselves. You know, we're going to look within first, but then we're going to look without. And I'm like, hey, man, I done been through this. I done made it through all this. Wow, you know, it's great. I can go forward. And now Saturn's going to bring this. That is, hold on, I'm trying to add on here, but there's going to be opportunity to take what we value, what we love, and how we can connect and really be able to share that and just be, you know, something bigger than ourselves, right? And Mars is there in the 11th house, so there's going to be some, you know, new goals talked about, or just a new way of how to go about things to really secure what needs to be secured within the group. So now that can be shared, so that now in the future, everyone is able to benefit. And once we know Saturn's an astrological degree, so it's like, hey, you know, you really can't know what's coming with one without astrology, and two, you know, without the schoolmaster here, you know, to teach you what lessons we need to be learned, what discipline we need to learn in order to properly advance and move forward. So now we're taking the subconscious, you know, structuring our subconscious here. You know, we're learning how to take care of ourselves, and we're really able to, you know, bring that and do it for the children here. And, you know, whether getting to that, this is being, you know, communicated in the home. So there is really going to be some heavy talks coming here within the home. You know, there's going to be some valuable talks here. This had, and I'm gonna yield for that. For I know I'm getting winded here, but let's see, for Adelaide, Australia, you know, for the Aries zone. So let me move on back.
What you saying with the Aries zone?
Yeah, this is definitely like a transformation of self, you know, whether you want to expand your viewpoint or not, it's happening, you know, hashtag it's happening. You know, it's best to become aware of it and then move with it, so that, you know, what they say, Saturn there, you know, is going to make you can either, you know, be open to make changes or forced to make changes.
That's a full moon on this Scooby-Doo episode. That's pretty funny.
Raggy. All right, so still moving it along. So we are full moon. We are now in the Pisces zone. This is July 14th, 2022, Kusei Kwa, right? On the Thursday, on the third Thursday. This is occurring at 1:37:38 anti meridian. And we are in Briam, Thailand. All right. On the rise, we have Taurus at 21 degrees, 36 minutes. And we're looking for Venus. Hey, Venus is there at 24 degrees, 50 minutes. And the second, right now, we're going to talk about Sol at the 21:21 and Luna at 21:21. So now Luna's in the ninth. So with this, there's going to be some foreign communication going on here. There's going to be, a rise of new scholars, or those that are already scholars are going to be, given some information, that's probably been held back, and, that is going to be, reflected at the home here. So this information now being talked about, there's going to be opportunity to, structure one's character and really just look within and be open to, communicating what needs to be communicated, having the talks that needs to be had, and not, getting emotional about things. And, even if one does, decide to get emotional, like, hey, they lied about this, or I didn't know about that. Hey, it's okay. It's all right to embrace those feelings, embrace those emotions, because now you're able to really release all of these blocks, all these limitations, all these out of harmony, lower self thoughts, feelings, and actions that has been holding one back. And it's occurring because look, sun's in the third house, so everyone's gonna be able to start communicating what they've been having on their mind, or really start to talk to siblings about some serious things here. And even just I'm gonna say, like, there's gonna be like some social events probably going on, that there's gonna be some real nice conversations had, some real nice healing. And I'm looking at Jupiter in the 11th, so it's definitely gonna be some groups putting together some things that are, able to start sharing this information, and it's already been sharing information, Hey, would you look at Seven Hill Star, if you haven't caught any of those 12, episodes of Word Ties, or even the previously one done before with the bros, definitely go check those out. It's definitely fitting in line with this, and with, Sun and that mutual reception with Jupiter, it's like, you really can't stop the truth right now. You can't, this is like Jupiter ruling your mind, and Luna, Sun right there is in Cancer, deals with the breast, the stomach and different things. So you really can't hide from it, and if you do, it's gonna eat you up more. And we've got Mars there, that's in the mutual reception with Luna. So we got some 9th, 12th house action there, some more, trining energy. So there's really an opportunity to really just, like that Aaliyah song, pick yourself up and try it again, and really be able to just be open to really changing and structuring how you came about things and just where you at now. And Saturn, will be transiting the 10th house. So, it's going to be, some jurisprudence studies here, some self-governing here, and also realizing that the oath of what is taken for those that are in so-called authority, that they have to take the oath to get there. So there's really just a lot of, change within the home, within the career, within self, opportunity to really have conversations, about being humanitarian, or just about one's hopes and wishes, really being social and chatty, seeing all these different, things on the internet. There's going to be a whole lot of talking and conversations going on that are on top of all the, major conversation that's already been acting, and just the opportunity to, self-undo what one has done so that they can break through and bring their destiny and purpose home, but make it all valuable. And with that, I will yield. I'll yield. for Buriram, Thailand. Full moon is occurring for y'all in the surrounding area right there for the Pisces zone.
Knowledge. It's their house knowledge.
That back to my bro.
We back. We good. All right. Full moon for Aquarius zone here. July 14th, 2022. This is Thor's Day. On TV. 1200 hours, 7 minutes, 38 seconds. Ante meridian for Hosur, India. 22 degrees air, 32 minutes on the rise. Mars is in the first house there, 5 degrees, Taurus, 54 minutes. You know, they're just, you know, right above Uranus. You know, so definitely some self-value desires. You could be like suddenly change your desires. You know, you oh man, I really want this type of design. You know, but you know, don't have your mind to the floor. You know? But at the 10th house is what we were speaking about. With the full moon there, 21 degrees there, hugging almost Pluto. And the full moon now rests to the 10th house pertaining to one's career status, what you want to be known for. I give testimony to the completion in one's current career path and in the structuring that path that will more suit others than for self. With Capricorn being governed by Saturn, the theme will be humanity first, and the mind will be set on that regardless of the resistance, because you know that's what Saturn is anyway. It's resistance. You know, it's the drawing back to make you realize what you need to put in place to have the proper structure to walk upon, quote unquote, whether that, you know, platform may be right there. So basically, you know, you could be stopping this job and going to another job, you know what I mean? Or restructuring your current job to a way you feel like it's more comfortable to you and may feel new to you there. But maybe the end of something there, you know what I mean? So you may be going to a new department in the same place that's more comfortable to you. And you spoke about this, you know, within your home because it probably was affecting the home. So maybe tug of war between, you know, the home and the career. So how will you balance the reflection of the both? How will you break down, transform, you know, the completion of this? How you put the pieces back together once in the moon, you know, so properly, you know, restructure the completion of whatever career path that you seek to have, you know, people, you know, amongst the, you know, and whatever you do, remember it's moon, and the moon rules Cancer, and the sun is in Cancer, so all of these decisions will be based, you know, around the children, you know, for generations to come. So, you know, the mothers are getting comfortable, you know, for the children to be comfortable, and I'll yield here. You know. Where is her hashtag? And mother is humanity. She just has some sons. All right. Full moon for Capricorn zone. Oh, there's a real balance. Okay. July 13th, 2022, Wednesday. 900 hours, 37 minutes, and 38 seconds post meridian. This is St. Augustine, Madagascar. I just saw Madagascar penguins. Those guys was amazing. 16 degrees Pisces, 5 minutes. Institutions. Aries, 20 degrees. Aries is ruled over by Mars, and Mars is there in our financials. There, you know, are we anxious about our desires and our finances? You know what I mean? Because that's, you know, our anxiety, our desire, or our drive. We have a direct drive to go for our values, or for what we value. You know what I mean? We're poised and we see what we want. We're not be like, no, I don't want that. I want that. I got my eyes on this. But we're gonna get to it. But we'll slide up there to the 11th house, where the full moon will be taking place in Capricorn. And it is the best 11th house pertaining to friends, networking, the internet, also sharing. I give testimony to the completion pertaining to group activity via social media, local gatherings, and things that no longer serve their proper purpose. The reconstruction in these avenues taken to the network with feelings getting in the way, with Capricorn staying on the principle pertaining to networking topics to keep the emotions neutral and the things fair for the collective. So now you could be, all right, I'm done with this group. I've learned what I needed to structure what's need to come to me that I can create, for the home. Because, they're in Cancer, that is, the sun is, quite close to Mercury as well. So the ideas are flowing, the ideas are quick, it's new. So with this quote unquote destruction, those new ideas are just going to flow. So the 11th house is going to be like, cool, I have a network that I need to get to, not dogging or dismissing what, I was properly in. It's kind of like a book, all right, cool, I've come to this book, the end of this book, all right, what can I take from it? Because now there's a quote unquote destruction and transformation that I have to go through. That's what your network, that's social media, or in your personal social media, how you gonna present yourself, amongst the collective now that you have a new mentor, about how you're gonna construct things and how your status is gonna be and your reputation, and these are Capricornian things, royal things. So just in conclusion, basically the end of social networking that no longer serves you, that you needed to serve your home, and then your children, things that are that you're close to nurture for things to come, and out yield for the full moon trailing in your 11th house.
Yeah, and that's just that rectangle going on. We got Luna, the north node, in a trine. You got Luna in the south node sextile, right? You got the north node in a sextile with Sol, and Sol in the south node in a trine. So it's like opportunity to really get away from the comfortable mysteries of the home so that we can step into the self-authoritative, responsible version of ourselves so that we can fulfill our, destiny, our purpose, and to really do what, what's really needed to be done for us individually and collectively. And I'll yield for that.
That actual figure is a Capricornian figure, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That secures something, it's like something to nurture inside of that rectangle, you know what I mean? And that was like a platform for like a building of some sort that was leveled, and all you have is a rectangle, you know what I mean? Now you can build on top of that. And that's the institution with ISIS on the rise, a rectangular institution.
There you is.
All right. Full moon Sagittarius zone now, and that is ruled by Jupiter. So this whole zone is a Jupiter zone. Jupiter. Wow, I saw the J. July 13th, 2022, Wednesday, 700 hours, 37 minutes, 38 seconds post meridian. Window, the bond on the rise there, guys. And gals, 8 degrees Aquarius, 1 minute. And the ruler of that is not far, but very near. Where does he or she may be? They're in the first house. In Aquarius, 24 degrees, Aquarius, 5 minutes. All right, so a lot of people, well, I noticed like at this time, this is like, it would be like 9-ish for me-ish. I'm nowhere in the oh yeah, 7. Yeah. So at the same time, people may be going live on the internet. Like with the person around, like people could be going live,
Yeah.
For promotion. So, but yeah, it's kind of like a thing I've seen. It's an observation, like a little thing. So, other than window, Gabon, you just said 7:37 post meridian. Well, let's see who's on live. talking about, let's see what, all right. But we're going to talk about, the final, house or testimony here. Well, a full moon is kind of a full moon, kind of like a completion. It's about in essence. We got the full moon in the 12th house. 21 minutes in Capricorn. Our full moon now ingressed into the 12th house pertaining to institutions, letting go, things hidden, hated, that no longer can stand in the current climate pertaining to thought. And new ones will be built from this destruction pertaining to the old institution of learning, hospitals, etc., any institution that isn't, properly equipped mentally, the people inside or the beings inside, that type of thought pattern and execution won't stand in this, time frame, so that's not like, doing with little type things like, all right, we are done with horseback because we figured out that, using, metals and things, steel conveyance more efficient. We can use horses for other things. So that type of reconstruction, behavior. But moving forward, letting go pertaining to a detrimental and destructive thought pattern that was stagnating with health mentally and physically, which seeks to alter one's hustle, hashtag, 6th house. So the completion pertains to self-sabotage, to self-care and security, in the 6th house. So, this full moon would be, you are cool, I'm done with that type of thinking. I'm restructuring my mind and retransforming myself mentally. So when I step into, the 6th house of life, my head was getting straight and my heart was getting in the right place and it would be nurtured correctly. And, I would be secure in my ego and mentally because, while you're in the 6th house, you're using your ego a good bit. That's where the ego lives. It has to interact with beings and things that, live and things of that nature. So you want to make sure that now when you're amongst those, activities that you're poised, you are cool, I've transformed and I've reconstructed my status within myself. So now, I step out. All right, well, what do you need? I have properly nourished people now. Who the sun is service and the sun services in general. Because it heats up everything for wherever you may be on the planet, wherever your sun is. So all right, cool, it's gonna be going outside, the plants are gonna be like, oh my God. And the animals are gonna be like, all right, cool, we can run now because we can see the predators or vice versa. But it's just a proper time to nourish yourself by mentally, completing those thoughts that were stagnating to properly, move forward. And now yield on that with the Sagittarius on the full moon. The higher learning, you're stepping higher. You're using your higher self now. You're still within your, but now you're operating. You're taking that proper step forward, like Brother Sean was saying, proper delineation. You're taking that proper step now. And I yield.
I will bring us back here. And we do that, gratitude, for us all. So, the Capricorn full moon, y'all, this is a shift for the home and the career. It's an opportunity to really, put the past to the past, and really just embrace for, what's to come, while accepting all that in this present moment here.
The sun travels backwards, so why should you?
Page, and you already know, it's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of what the sun is like. All right, I'm gonna fit it and redo it as we go.
It's fine, and you already know where to come to. 7hillstar.com. So make sure that you're, subscribe and receive, the free weekly gifts, and we get free access to Prophet Nova Elite University. So make sure, You not only you can get, just free weekly gifts from that, but, Prophet Noble Jolie University is priceless, with information, videos, and study materials for you and your loved ones, for all the time to come after this, to get this information for that. All right. And so, once you come here, if you scroll down, we have a, natal chart calculator courtesy of Astro Chart. So, when you're ready to book your session, you can enter your appellation, the location where you was, manifested at, the day, month, year, time. You enter that, create your chart so that you can know what your placements are, so that when you book, your mirror session or any other readings, that you will have that on file and ready to go. So, that makes that a lot easier and quicker for us, and also to, be more accurate on things. But, anything else after you go through and make your chart and click on anything else, you will no longer be dealing with a 7 Hill Star. You will be working with Astro Charts. All right, so make sure that you come get your 7 Hill Star Astro Calendar. And, just for general, things on the different events and transits that occur. And that you can also get your own personal Astro Calendar for the entire year, match with your transit, your personal transit, so that you can be prepared, each and every day, month, for what comes, so that you can act and move accordingly, so that you don't have to know, like, why is this happening? Or if you're even curious, like, well, what could be going on for me for the next week or 2 weeks, a month, you will have this Astro Calendar to now be prepared, so, there's no excuse to not really know what's going on, come to 7 Hill Star. You can also get your little Star Seeds AstroLiteracy set, so that you can start teaching your little ones astrology, so that they can know themselves. And, there's also the annual perfection cycle study sheet that you can get, that is for free pro bono. All right. And, I got the Zodiacal release and study poster, and the Astrology Street sequence and 7 Hill Star astrology post. So these various different things that you can get for free to start to study for yourself. And if you would like, to start studying astrology for yourself, whether you're in school, you work 1 job, 2 jobs, we have a workshop already set up and ready to go that you can transact for, so that you can start to learn astrology. Let me find that down there. Class event. So let me hit that. Where's Astro 101 workshop? So yes, we have the Astrology 101 workshop. It has the videos, has a study material in there that you can transact for, study and learn at your own time, at your own pace, without the hassle of, you don't have the time, or, too much study, you can learn at your own time and own pace. And, you just transact for that, and you'll get access to that and be able to start learning for yourself. And we also have the Hori workshop as well, which I highly suggest. Well, I suggest everything, but that was a really great with the Hori. We have the Prophet Noble Jolie University AstroCivics Community Meetup, with videos and study material that you can get as well, that is much needed and is a must get. And also, we have the 7 Hill Star Astrology AstroLiteracy Session Protocol Certification Workshop Intensive that you can get, but I would highly suggest to do the Astrology 101 workshop if you haven't started to study any of the astrology here. That you can book your mirror session, that is for 3 hours in lieu of 150 and units of 153 elementary merit tuition, and you will not be disappointed with your mirror session. And that you can also get the Who Am I and What's My Purpose, but we suggest that you get the Who Am I and What's My Purpose after you get your mirror session, so that you can know and understand yourself, and then you'll have more insight into an understanding of the Who Am I, What's My Purpose, because you'll know yourself after the mirror, and you'll also be able to, see your transits and help others get that as well. That you can get that with, Brother San, Brother Jab, Brother Corey, myself, or Brother Benjamin. I have the mental magician reports that you can get. And I would say it is very detailed and compact. The 1 hour remote Reiki Healer sessions is still 15% off until July 18th. So I think today's 11th. So you have 1 week. So really take advantage of the 15% off for that. If you've never tried Reiki before, the energy healing, book your session with me. I'll give you, the full disclosure for that. And, really give you the details, and we can set that session and day up. All right. And there's, other various readings that are on here that you can get and transact for. And for those who missed out on the solar return reading, man, you guys missed out. I was able to get a 2-for-1 with me and Brother Hassan. So now if you are looking to, get that double reading, that will be in lieu of 360 units of lawful money. 180 each for me and Brother Hassan, 180 for my report that I do, 180 for Brother Hassan for the live reading that he does. All right. So it'll come up, it'll come over here too. So how does it up on my computer, yo? It's glitching. All right, here we go. All right, you click the 7-day Tropic Medical Astro Report. And if you haven't caught last week's episode, you can definitely click right there and kick yourself up before the new one is presented to the collective here on Wednesday. When you scroll down, you can get the LeBron James Mental Magician Report. So you're like, 150 for this report. Why should I even send that? Okay, how about you download the free PDF and read it for yourself? And you're gonna be like, oh wow, you should probably charge more for that. So you can get that free report. If I know everyone pretty much knows LeBron James, so you can read that report for yourself for free. And there's also a few more reports on there as well. There's one on Kendrick Lamar and Dr. Dre. So you can see how I've changed and did different additions with that. All right. And let's see, we click, the merchandise. So, you can get you some hoodies, t-shirts, with Southern Hill Star, support and donate us as we continue to, keep Prophet Noble Drew at the forefront and, uplifting fallen humanity. So you can, support us here at Seven Hill Star and also be fly, and, look good and have these different colors, to support, supporters as we do what we do. All right. So, 7hillstar.com, make sure you bookmark that and save it to that. All right. Brother Benjamin, did you have anything, broski?
Oh, no, man. You just laced them with literally everything they needed. If they don't do it, you know what I mean?
It's on you.
Here. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate the sharing, bro.
All right. Let's get ready to get some more posts put up to Patreon. And yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm a yield. Did you have a chance to check the YouTube chat? I ain't even look. Let's see. All right, nobody in there. All right. Well, we'd like to say thank you all. For everybody on TikTok, that came in and watched and shared. For everyone on YouTube that came in and watched and shared, we appreciate you very much. For everyone that sees us in the future, we thank you. We appreciate you. I'm Brother Sean Lee Mael, and this is my awesome bro.
Benjamin Day, Intuition Mondays.
All right. So, the next time that you can see us is Wednesday for the 7 Hill Star, for the 7-day medical astro weather report. So make sure you come in with that. And Wednesday's the next day you'll see us. And make sure you check out last Friday's impromptu improv with us. And just go to YouTube. In fact, I can let me come back. Show that for the folks as well. Hold on, where we at?
It's funny because I'm on TikTok. I just see what you're doing. Yeah. That's what you're doing in a while. I think I'm yeah.
All right, so you can come to YouTube. All you gotta do is type in 7 Hill Star, and boom, you make sure you hit that subscribe button and just check out the list of videos that we have. Instead of taking a day on Netflix, hey, take a day to just go through, some episodes with 7 Hill Star. We got plenty of videos for you to catch up and expand your mind on with that. And, not only make sure you follow, the 7 Hill Star page, but make sure that you type Astrology Street, right? Oh, no. So make sure that you go to Astrology Street as well, and you can put your little ones onto that and get them learning about astrology as well. So 7 Hill Star, all rights reserved, and Astrology Street channel, all rights reserved. All right. And we're gonna
subscribe, bro.
Huh?
You gotta subscribe, bro.
All right, it's already been subscribed, huh? All right. Boom. All right, man. It's weird. So yeah, make sure. Hold on, let me go back here. So that button, hold on, right there. Hit that, and
brother showing us how to subscribe.
And there's various social medias that we're on. Leo Mercury Moor 711 on TikTok. Benjamin Bay, I think you're 77 on TikTok.
Yeah, Benjamin Bay 77 on TikTok.
Let's see, Islam Aldan Week Kisil. I hope I'm saying that right. Look for information, Khmer Moorish nationality. Go to RV Bay, RVBEY publications.com. And there's plenty more material on there as well for you to really start to grasp nationality and just the knowledge of yourself. Start at RV Bay. And let's see, yeah. So, 7 Hill Star and Astrology Street on TikTok, that you can follow, Instagrams. We're all over these different platforms. And with that, so let me make sure I comment that as well. RVPations.com. All right. Islam, gratitude to you. Well, all right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this up, man. We knocked that out in about a little bit over an hour, broski.
Things don't take long,
Yeah. All right, y'all. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, share it with your family members, share it with your friends, share, the different things with your little ones. Let's all teach each other and uplift each other. And
what about Tracy? I'm not familiar with Tracy Bay personally.
Me either. I can't really tell you about that as well. I would just say, man, just go to RV Bay Publications. Really, just stick there, because make sure you start to study. Because if you don't study, you're really gonna be like, I'm trying to think of that saying. You're really gonna be like dead fish out the water. Just make sure you study.
Yeah, with not be big, we say with Capricorn, full moon in Capricorn. Focus on the principles of things. Nationality, birthright, that's about it. That's at the bottom of it. Know the principles. Those are the main things getting violated. Who you are within who you are now. So you're like, I want to know information and transformation. Pluto. So you're like, how do I do it now? So properly do it, break it down to the purest form, strip it while Saturn is there. All right. Nationality, birthright, what are the two and how do they, quote unquote, be in reflection. If you think about it, kind of like a full moon, like how does the nationality and birthright balance out with this person playing without this? So, philosophical. Yeah, this nationality and birthright is always made publications to give you more than what you need on those two areas. Those those areas branch around that. So,
this is where I start off with Kayla and the Moors,
yeah, that's basically RV Bay.
RV Bay, Kayla and Moors, and get in, Prophet Noble Drawley's literature, CM Bay, really just staying there. And once you really start to grasp the principles, study for yourself, you're really able to start to point out the opportunists that will take opportunity, that will take advantage of those that don't study.
Yeah, opportunity opens up opportunity.
But the thing is,
the temple is like the body, and RV Bay Publications is just like an online college for Moors to go to in this time age. You know what I mean? So there's no, in my experience, there was no physical temple to walk into to get the information. So it doesn't matter, in my opinion, if it's inside of a temple or not. Once again, it's the principle. Like, what's the principle of the site? That like a digital temple. You know what I mean? But in more science, you are the temple first. Like me and my brother Sean, like there are two temples here. So that's where you gotta start, brother. Alden, just start within yourself. You are the temple, and now you're taking your temple, to RV Bay, or your mental temple. You're taking that to RV. Don't worry about that. That's obsolete without being disrespectful. You are the temple, and RV Bay Publication is, information. Whether you utilize it or not, I'm not saying it's law. I'm telling you from experience of me utilizing it myself. You know what I'm saying? And how it's helping me in my life. So I'm not getting paid to say that, whether you go use it or not, but it's not supposed to be looked at as a temple. You know what I mean? It's another view for us to get information. They took what Noble Rally had and kind of like made you could go, but one-stop shop that you really need for basic things, as far as national birthright, and not opportunists, like my brother was saying. Again, that's not me. I see you say it's not yet, but that's not to be so rural, but watch out. RV Bay being a temple. It's not designed to do that. It's just a way for everybody to go, because it technically was a temple. Think about how many people need to go there. So it's kind of great that it's online, that you can remotely be there a million at a time to get information instead of So it's kind of great. So that's just something for us to utilize in the time that we're in. And I'm thankful for it. I never got a reply. I'll send another one, bro. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and I think there's a number in there that you can contact on like certain days at certain times. So,
but I wouldn't knock the information for the personal experience. The personal experience is one thing for sure, and I'm sure that involves information. But with your question, information about your nationality, birthplace, or your nationality, that's the place you need to be. The correspondence with the being that does the emails, I think that's a totally different situation. But as far as the information, until you get a reply from the email, hammer that information. That's what I'll say. And then when you get the reply, you may not even need the reply. You know what I mean? The reply could be something you already know, but you just own the information now. So don't get caught up in personal endeavors over what the principle is. The principle is national birthright, and she's a living being, or he's a living being as well on the other side of that. So you kind of got to look out for that. I know everybody's situation may be in dire need, but every mind must test their own soul. This is a Saturn moment for you. Maybe this is the reason why there's no reply. Our lives tell you that. Gotta slow it up. You just no time for a reply. That's just something you have to take into account. But just keep sending replies, but don't take that as a personal thing. Not to be long again, but I do. You send the email for that.
Yeah, so to stay consistent and
Just send 4 emails and then keep studying. Next day, 4 more emails and just keep studying. You know, your nationality, information about your nationality. Keep it there on custom.
Islam, yeah. All right, so let's see, and that there. Peace and love to you all. All right, come right here, and you know, we're gonna say our namaste, peace and loves. He does that mirror. All right, and you know, like, share, and donate. You know, and you know, thank you all to everyone that, you know, came through and watched. We're watching the future. That, you know, like, share, and subscribe. You know, we thank you all, and everyone enjoy the rest of your lovely moon day, and we are out of here. 7 Hill Star gone.